Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So, as you know, Klay Thompson is entering the last season on his contract. And who knows if the Warriors are going to give him another contract or they're going to trade him. Klay Thompson's future with the Warriors is up in the air because he's not the same player, after multiple injuries and obviously getting older. He's not the same player. And as you can see, the Warriors gave Draymond an extension. Steph is paid, but Klay Thompson, his future with the Warriors is uncertain. So we don't know if he's going to get another contract or this is his final season with the Warriors. Who knows? But Klay Thompson's future is for sure uncertain. We don't know what is going to happen in the next season or two. He's a 4-time champion, a 5-time All-Star. So he have done a lot, for himself and his NBA legacy. So he doesn't really have much to prove. But I'm sure he would love to finish his career as a Warrior. And who knows if that's going to happen. Because at the end of the day, the NBA is a business. And teams are willing to trade players to make upgrades, to better their roster. Because it's about winning championships and making money. And if you're older, injury prone, and you can't produce at the level that they need you to, feelings aside, they will get rid of you. Because it's a business at the end of the day. If Klay Thompson was to retire tomorrow, his legacy is set as one of the greatest perimeter shooter in NBA history, a 4-time champion, a 5-time All-Star. So he really has nothing to prove, but I'm sure he wants to finish his career in Golden State. And I don't know if that's going to be the case in the coming year or two. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. Will the Warriors give him a new contract or will he end up on the free agency market? But then again, I could see the Warriors keeping Klay Thompson, but on a much lesser deal. He's not going to get the big money because he's not the same player anymore. So I could see them retaining him, but, on a much lesser deal. He's for sure is not going to get the big money. So I'm not expecting Klay Thompson to get a crazy contract if they were to give him an extension. I know some people are going to say, okay, they kept Draymond, so why they can't give Klay Thompson a new contract? Because Draymond has more value. We know Klay Thompson is the better offensive player, that's no question. He could shoot from a block away and all that, but Draymond is the Warriors' offense. He's a system. Without Draymond, that entire system they have is nothing. So Draymond is more important than Klay. Even though Klay is way more offensively gifted, we know all that, Draymond's importance on the Warriors is unmatched. He is the system, basically. The guy that glues the entire operation together. Hence why they gave him that new extension for $100 million, because he's the system. I mean, I was surprised when Draymond got that contract because I thought they would have let him go, let him walk, go elsewhere. Majority thought Draymond was going to go team up with LeBron. Most was thinking that Draymond is going to go team up with LeBron, but to our surprise, they gave him an extension. I thought that was it for Draymond, but then again, it made sense because he is the system, like I said. Without Draymond Green, the Warriors system won't work, so they need him. But in Klay Thompson's case, he could be replaced. I mean, he's a perimeter shooter, decent defender, used to be a better defender, but obviously injury robbed him of his lateral quickness. So Klay Thompson is replaceable. But I don't know if the Warriors are going to keep him based off, history and, what they built. Maybe give him a smaller contract and just keep him on the team. I mean, he's still valuable, obviously, but those days of Klay Thompson being that dude, it's over. He could still drop 30, but he's just not as effective as he used to be. And I know Draymond and Steph want to win another championship. And if you're going to win another championship, you're going to need Klay Thompson to be that dude. You're going to need Klay Thompson to be able to take over games. If Steph ain't performing in the playoff, you're going to need Klay Thompson to carry the load. And currently, I don't know if he has that in him anymore, mainly because of injuries. So Klay Thompson is entering the final year of his contract, and everybody thought, or they was hoping that, the Warriors would offer him an extension like they did Draymond, but so far, nothing. So who knows if they're going to offer him another extension, or maybe they're going to go in another direction. No one knows. That's yet to be seen, but who knows? The Warriors might be keen on letting Klay Thompson hit the free agency market, Maybe they got other plans, but it's crazy to think about it. Draymond got an extension. Obviously, Steph got paid. Klay Thompson is the only one with an uncertain future. We don't know if he's going to get another contract. Are they going to let him test out free agency? So Klay Thompson's future right now is uncertain. We don't know what's going to happen once his contract is up. And currently, Klay Thompson is 33 years of age. He's coming off major injuries. He got injured multiple times. Sidelined in 2019. Sidelined in 2021. The injuries are piling up. He's not the same player. Clearly, you could see that. Klay Thompson off old, the Warriors would be tearing shit up. But because of injuries, he just doesn't have the same lateral movement, which affects his entire game. Him shooting, him playing really good defense, all that is affected by him being injured. Since returning from injury, there have been a noticeable dip in his game, especially on the defensive end. Because you need the lateral quickness, to be able to move, to guard players, and he's just not the same player. Who knows what's going to happen with his future in the Warriors, but I'm going to assume on good faith they're going to take care of him more than likely. I'm going to assume that, but you never know. It's the NBA, and it's a business, and they want to win. They're in the business to win games, win championships, and make money. And I don't think they're going to jeopardize that for anyone, whether it's Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. No. Steph is the only one that you would never question what's going to happen with Steph. That's the star. That's the meal ticket. But beyond Steph, everybody else is always in question. But Draymond Green got taken care of, so he's good. So we're going to see what happened with Klay Thompson once his contract elapses. Will they bring him back? Will they re-sign him? Will he get another extension? Will he end up on a free agency market? Who knows? We're going to find out. But beyond Klay Thompson, the biggest challenge for the Warriors this season is dealing with all those teams. The Nuggets, the Lakers, Phoenix. So they got to deal with all these teams. The Sacramento Kings, they're coming. They're up and coming. So the Warriors got their work cut out for them for the 2023-24 season. I'm sure they're going to try to get a big man because all these teams are very big. The Lakers are very big. The Nuggets, they're a very big team. Phoenix has size. And that's the Warriors' Achilles heel. Teams with size. They struggle against big teams. Hence why they tried to give Dwight Howard a workout, an evaluation, because they need to get more size to deal with those bigger teams in the playoff. But beyond that, man, we're going to see what happened with Klay Thompson, the Warriors. Will they let him go? Will they let him test out free agency, or will they take care of him? On good faith, I'm going to assume they're going to take care of Klay Thompson just to keep the dynasty intact because they have done a lot. They've built a lot together. So I'm going to assume when it's time, they'll figure something out to keep the core intact. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.